Am I live now? Let's see if this chat works. Oh, I'm going to follow the chat on my other phone. Where did I put it? Okay, once I find it, now I'm going to be looking like this for that phone. I could try calling it. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so that I don't have to keep leaning over there to see the chat. Let's see what I can see here. I think through StreamYard. Is it Yardstream or StreamYard? I always forget. It's StreamYard. I always say Yardstream. I even type Yardstream in there and realize it's the wrong one. It's StreamYard. Okay. So, the other day I was on Poshmark trying to sell. And I was starting to doze off. There's a problem with Poshmark, but I don't know if they do it on purpose. That way they get more sales out of it. But it's very easy to accidentally purchase or bid on one of those live shows. It's you accidentally, like if you want to log off the show, it's very close to the buy button. And I think they do it on purpose. That's all I can think, because twice I've accidentally, the first time I very fortunate, my credit card was declined because I was in a little trouble and that card was actually canceled. So thank goodness that credit card was declined. Look at this thing that I bought. I don't even, this hood, look at this hood is heavy. It's and I'll explain to you why I ended up just getting it, because I had 3 hours to cancel. I accidentally hit the button. They give you 3 hours to cancel, but I felt bad because the lady was all happy. It was not the lady's show. It was one of the people on the show that put something to bid. And, I hit the bid button and nobody else bid against me. And she was so happy. She's like, yay, thank you. And I was like, what am I going to now tell her? Oh, it was an accident. I'm going to go cancel the order now. And even if I didn't say it and I went and canceled the order for her to find out through the grapevine, I just like, I can't do that. I know how I would feel if I sold something. I actually have had that happen to me. I sold something and then I sent the dress because I was so excited. And then the person canceled the order, but I had already sent the dress. So it's like, I felt really rotten about that. But, I was so excited that, so now I wait at least a few hours because they have a few hours to cancel the order. But if after 3 hours they don't cancel the order, you can send it. So, anyway, this is what I ordered. I don't know if I'm going to try to resell it. It comes with matching pants. This is my hoarding garage, so I don't care that it's a mess. But they're a little long. They're a little low for me. They're not. I'm used to wearing my mom jeans and mom pants, and these are very low. If I pull them up, I get a camel toe. So definitely not something I want. So if anyone's interested, I'm going to be on Poshmark trying to sell other clothes, and I'm going to sell this one for $20, which is what I bid on it. I'm going to be losing money if I sell it at $20 because I bid $20. I had to pay shipping and tax. So I'm not getting back my shipping and tax, which was like another $5 above that. So I'm going to start the bidding at $20. It really is. I looked it up. It's really worth about $40. So if I start the bidding at 20 on Poshmark, some of you might say, hey, it looks good. I decided to put a little makeup on as long as I was wearing this, and I was going to try to, they're long. I would wear it with a little bit of a heel, actually. I wouldn't wear it with sandals because the pants are, I'm 5'4". If you're taller, it'll fit you fine. But you've got to be slender and tall to wear this. Outfit. If you're heavier, they're pretty snug, and even for me, I'm thin, but I don't feel comfortable wearing things this snug. So anyway, is anyone in the chat? Am I even on? Have I been talking like to nobody like I do sometimes? Let me look. I don't see anyone chatting. Yeah, I don't see anyone. Is the chat even on? Testing. Or I've just been talking to myself. Test. Have I been just somebody post something in the chat and let me know if you're on there. I can't tell. The stream shows that it's on. Let me go and see if I'm on YouTube. That's what I thought I was on. What if I'm on the ASMR channel by accident? I am so... If I ever did get famous with my silly little videos, I would definitely have to pay a good sound producer and cameraman and YouTube. Let me see if I can get to YouTube. Somebody post in the chat so I know somebody's listening. I can't tell how many people are watching. Oh, here we go. 0. 0 people. Guys, my friends, where are you? Let me find you. I'm sorry. YouTube. Maybe the chat is turned off. Hang on. Let me try it on here. Here, guys. On YouTube and see what's going on. Anybody chatting? There, I would never wear it. That one. I'm not going. Your videos. There's my live. I'm not streaming. Oh, there is one person. Thank you, Whitetail. So I am streaming because over on YouTube, it's showing that nobody is there and it's showing 0 people. So I don't know. And Whitetail, you're from my Ramble Scramble, where I believe that's where I believe I'm going to. I've had such trouble today. Let me see. View on YouTube. Let me see that. Oh, here we go. You're about to view a stream on YouTube. Okay, I gotta put... Oh, I see myself there. But I don't hear myself. But you hear me. I guess that's all that matters. No, but your chat is coming from... Your chat did not come from... whatever. I don't know. Anyway, it'll be on later. Yeah, Rambo. Okay, it's working. I don't know why it's working. Let me figure this out. Anyway, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on Poshmark in a bit and just do some clothing and sales and talk to the people. And because the way to make money on Poshmark, to be honest, 1 minute, I have to scratch my nose itches. Let me get a little handkerchief here. I have on the way to make money on Poshmark. I can tell there are women who have their connections out there. They've, like with anything, they're on 8 hours a day. You know, it's like QVC. They've got their closet. They're on 8 hours a day. Sometimes they'll have like the silent part where they'll go off and have lunch or whatever, but it'll be open and people will ask questions while they're on. It's like having their store open all day long. You know, they answer questions. They're standing there. If someone has a question, they say, oh, yes, the size of this one is, you know, this by this. Generally, you could try to put it in the, you know, and they're very dedicated. I don't know if they make a lot of money, and they always have more stock than they sell. That's the other thing. I would have to have a whole warehouse. I'd always have more clothing than I could sell, you know, so, you know, I think Poshmark, if you want to make money off it, you got to be like really dedicated, and it's not easy, but it's really good for getting like trading off clothes. Like this is definitely not something that I would have purchased. I accidentally bought it. And, oh, that was I going to say. I felt so bad for the lady, so I just said, oh, I'll take it and I'll try it on, but I really don't like how it looks. It's this sparkly. It's something I'm not saying it's a horrible outfit. It would look great on someone else. But what do you think? It's not me. Do you still do Etsy stuff? Yeah, I still do Etsy stuff. I sell things on Etsy. That's actually what, if I were going to focus on anything, I really should focus on Etsy. making things and selling, or selling patterns is so easy, and I'm good at making patterns by basically giving them away for free, or I tell people how to make the patterns on my YouTube channel. But what I could do is just actually have the patterns, if they don't feel like drawing the pattern, have the pattern ready. It's not that hard. I don't know. So yeah, but Etsy is where I'm doing best as far as consistent. I'm not making a lot of money, but my sales are consistent on Etsy because I've got one or two good patterns that just keep selling. So it's hardly any work, except that the work part is developing the pattern. Like, sure, maybe I could steal someone else's pattern and then just do my own version of it, which is I could, and it's legal. I think it's slightly unethical, but on the other hand, base patterns are all the same. Just get a base pattern, and who can tell who I copied it from? They're all the same, so, and just do my own designs. And I have some really cool designs that I made back when I was in fashion school. I had a cute halter top that I designed, and like this kind of halter mixed with a skirt idea that I have not designed yet, but I've got these great ideas. I don't know. I'm getting better though. As far as the sewing part, I'm not doing that yet, but I'm getting better as far as other things that I said I was going to do. I've gotten like a new wind in me. So we'll see. So let's see if I stick with something. But yeah, Etsy is like, I love Etsy. I think I always say Etsy is perfect for someone just getting on their, like, just wanting to start a business, because it's zero invest. Well, see, here's the problem now. Last time I helped someone sign up for Etsy, they charged $29. But I think that's because they didn't click an invite link. If you click an invite link, which here I am pushing my stuff, but on twistoutgirl.com is one of my websites that I manage. There's a link there to open an Etsy shop. Use that link. I think you're supposed to get a free, because you're going through an invite. You should be getting a free invite into Etsy. Way off on my tangent now, but otherwise it's $29 now, which that didn't used to be. It used to be you opened an Etsy shop for free, but maybe through an invite link, you don't have to pay that. And you get 40 free listings. So it's worth it using an invite link from someone. Try to use mine, of course, uh, but yeah, I still do the Etsy stuff. I even have sold clothing that I designed, kind of silly things that I was actually brand new. I sold the stuff for really cheap, which is probably why it sold. But yeah, I crocheted some things and sold it. We tried selling gift boxes, and they didn't do too well. And you have to try, yeah, and you try to find like things that work. Like I found that do-rag pattern that, I mean, here I am selling a secret, but if you find one thing. I think what works on Etsy, because then I snoop around on other people's shops that sell well. And I know many of the shops are selling one item they may have 50 or 60 items for sale, but they're selling one or two items consistently, like, because you can see what they've sold. You can't see the prices like you can on Poshmark. But so you can go into other shops and see how they're doing. And it's not bad, if the information is there for you to kind of seek out. You're not being unethical if the information is there. If I don't mind people checking into mine, and you'll see I've got like 2,000 something sales, or I think I'm up to 3,000 on Twist Out Girl on Etsy. 3,000 something sales. So it sounds like, wow, she's doing amazing. But the shop has been open for I don't know how many years. I'm not saying it's doing poorly. It's great. It's kind of basically running itself. It's that one pattern, or there's another pattern that I sell on there that sometimes sells also. It's $5, the pattern. So, imagine a $5, maybe I sell 3 or 4 patterns a month over however many years. It's not that much money. But the numbers are there, But if I could get a bunch of patterns that sell as well as that one viewer, the mystery viewer, unless it's whitetail, you're not mystery viewer then, yeah, I could do that. I could sell more patterns, maybe get lucky on a few other patterns, because the other patterns don't do as well. I've got several patterns for sale on a few different shops, different venues. Because I try with a little, like a squirrel, like try this one, try that one. But I've done best on Etsy. I used to do well on Craftsy, but then they changed the rules or something, and I somehow got dropped. I'd have to figure out how to get back on. I used to do well on YouTube, but when I stopped uploading, they stopped monetizing. That you have to be consistent or you lose your monetization. So I lost the monetization on the sewing channel, but I still get views, and that still leads them to my website and then eventually to Etsy. So I still am getting use out of it. But if I wanted to remonetize, I'd have to dedicate myself again to, uploading the videos regularly, which I just don't have the time right now. But time, or maybe it's not something that inspires me as much as it used to. Like 10 years ago or so, 15 years ago when I started that channel, I was really excited about it. And I enrolled in sewing classes, and then I went to fashion school, and so it really inspired me, and I don't regret it. I really like that I did it. I learned a lot of things about business, even though I didn't necessarily focus in fashion, and it helped me with a lot. Anything you learn in school helps you, even if you don't eventually use it. You learn something. Better if you don't spend a lot of money learning it. Usually you can learn it at a community school or community college or something. But anyway, I'm blabbing. So my idea today was, oh no, okay. I'm expecting someone who's going to be stopping by later. So I have to be vigilant. I have to be vigilant. Anyway, so those of you who might be having just come in. So what happened was I was in a Poshmark bidding show, and I wasn't planning to bid. I never bid. But I accidentally bought this outfit. Push comes to shove, I didn't want to return it. I felt bad for the lady. So I ended up buying this something that is something I would never. I'm not saying it's terrible outfit. And I'm selling, if you want it, tell me now here, and I'll sell it to you privately. I'm selling it for $20, which is what I bid on it. And I'm selling it at a loss because I, on top of the $20, paid the shipping and the tax, which was, about $3 or $4 more. So I'll end up losing. If you buy it at $20, you'll be paying $20. So if you want to bid on it, though, you'll get a $10 credit. Sign up to Poshmark. I should have put that. Let me see if I can change it. PETITPOIX for $10 credit, so people know even after this is over. Let's see if I can change it. Is there a way to change it? Let me see. Edit name. There we go. PETITPOIX for $10. For $10. $10. Let's see if I even have room. Credit. So you download the Poshmark app. PETITPOIX for $10 credit. Okay. There. I hope that changed everywhere. You miss my gum chewing. Yeah. I just did a gum chewing one, but I put it to private because I wanted to edit it a little bit. But maybe I could put that one on the Susurro Whisper channel. Hang on. Okay, hang on a second. Actually, I may need to go if it's the lady. No, it's not. Okay. I have to be vigilant. Because the lady may be letting me know that she's on the way. And I don't want her to, I want her to feel welcome. So I could do that because I do have to upload to the Susurro Whisper. I'm going to lose the monetization over there too. Yeah, you have. So if you find one good thing that sells, and that's the thing that sells. So, but having a variety of things is when you find it. I found on Poshmark, I did well with cover-ups, not in any particular kind of year. And then now I'm stuck with some cover-ups because then I bought more cover-ups and people aren't buying them. So, but maybe they'll buy them all at once. But the reason I did well with the cover-ups also because I did a YouTube video. And I'm wondering if people went from YouTube then to Poshmark and bought it. I have a YouTube video over on Ashy Felicia. Maybe I could do another video where it's me modeling the clothes. Well, I've got this one. I feel like a mob wife Do I look like a mob wife in this outfit? Tell me. Mob wife. The mob wife outfit. I think that's how I'm going to list it on Etsy. Mob wife. Especially if I use a cover up, because the Italians that are very, very strict Catholics, the ladies cover their hair. Let me go get one of those. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what? I forgot the key because I've got the door locked. But you know what I'm talking about? The mob wives that cover their hair. Not all the time necessarily, but to show respect sometimes at the church, you cover, like at a funeral, obviously. But there are more occasions where they do. Leave that open. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I decided to grab a cup of coffee. It's cold. It's cold coffee, but I thought I'd grab it. So these are some things that I actually knit that I've been considering selling on Etsy. Because there's been a revival of religious spirituality generally. You may or may not know that. Look at me, one viewer. There's been this revival, and women are covering, shaving their heads, Now, of course, with this whole that the feminists are angry now, they're going to be celibate and they're shaving their heads, and good. I mean, nobody's complaining about that. But so this, shaving the head or covering, is in this case. So I had this anyway. This is something I've worn for years. I didn't mean for it to be spiritual. It was, again, when I first started on Etsy, I, was learning crochet. I was learning to knit because I thought it was so much fun. Like with Poshmark, I got excited about Etsy and I had made a few sales. So, I got excited. And, so I knit this. I ended up using it myself though, but it was something I knit. I don't even remember that's my problem. I really like it. And I don't remember how I made it. I don't remember the stitches. I'm going to need some crochet expert to explain it to me. I was trying to recreate it, but nothing. I made a nice little tube. This one works the same way. It's like a hat. So these two I can't sell. They're my prototypes, but I'd like to learn how to make this stitch again. If you can see, it's like a flower. I don't know how I did it. And I've worn this out now that it's getting a little, we have some chilly days and I was up in Maryland. And I wore this to stay warm, and I got some looks from some ladies, like looks, but in a good way. Not, you can tell if a woman's looking at you because you look like you look like crap, or because she likes. And I could tell that the women liked it, So anyway, we'll see. Anyway, so all right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go turn on Poshmark. If you guys want to watch me over on Poshmark, sign up on Poshmark. And let's see if I can get somebody to buy something. And I'm not really great at sales. That's the other issue. First, let me go over here I want to go over here. Oh, right. That's the other problem. Yeah, I'm going to ignore the YouTubers while I'm on Poshmark. I might check the chat occasionally, but I'm going to be mainly focusing on, if anyone's there, I'm going to mainly be focusing on my Poshmark viewers, because they're the ones that then I forget and I start treating them like my YouTubers. But you're backstage, you're backstage. You're watching the event from backstage. That's how you think of yourself. So if I ignore you, you know, don't be hurt. I'll try to address you as well. But until I can eventually, I'd like to sign up for StreamYard again. But right now I'm using the free account, and so I can't do a lot of things that I used to be able to do. I used to be able to stream to 2. Okay, let me turn this on. Okay, I got to turn this one on. It's going to be a share show. So let me go here. Poshmark. Oh, sorry. I get a little distracted sometimes. I have ADHD. I think one of my viewers, figured out what I have. I have ADHD. Okay, sell. Oh no, I'm not going to sell right now. I'm going to do a Posh show. So I go here, I go Posh show, then I go create. I'm going to say, I would never wear it. I would never. I'm going to call it the show I would never. It's a big exclamation point. I'm going to put a picture of something. Let's see, what would I never wear? I would never. Okay, how about a picture of these nice shoes that I have for sale? All right, that'll do. Start time live show. Enable shared listings. I would never. Oh, the start time. 11. Schedule it. So it starts in 1 minute on Poshmark. So if you want to watch me, I'm on Poshmark in about a minute doing the show. It's going to be a share show. That means the people on Poshmark who are watching me can share their items as well. And what I'm going to encourage them to do is to share items that they would never wear. Like there are things I sell that I would never wear myself. Like this, I would sell this. I think it's a perfectly nice outfit. You'll be able to see it better on the Poshmark show. But sure, I would sell it, and if somebody wants it for $20, I might have to end up giving it to a family member or something. We'll see. But okay, so I'm getting ready to start over there. Let me scratch my nose before I start. See, you guys are backstage. You see all this stuff. Okay. I'm a little nervous. I have a little stage fright, to be honest, but let's do it. I hope it doesn't start raining. I've got the door open in case the person I'm expecting comes, but it's blowing. I need to hold the door open. Wait a minute. I'm not starting quite yet. It'll be a minute. What is that hat? Oh, it's something I knit. It's just keeping me kosher, if you know what I mean. Okay. I can't keep this door open. All right. I'm going to have to leave it. I hope it doesn't blow open and close, because we've got some little cats, and I don't want the cats to get caught in the door. So these are hats that I'm selling on Etsy. They're actually tubes. So they're slouch hats, but you could also wear them if you want to be modest. You women who want to cover their hair to go to church. I'm trying to figure out what this. So if somebody asked me a second ago, if I didn't give you the answer, I'm trying to figure out what stitch I used for this one, because I love this stitch and I don't know. And here's another one. It's a different stitch though. It's a very elastic stitch. So it grabs nice and snug to your head, but it looks like a slouch hat because as it's when you have it on and it slouches back, you could wear it both ways. Maybe you want the wider part, you could wear the wider part and it looks like a slouch hat. Or if you wear it this way, it looks more like a tube for holding dreadlocks. You know how people with dreadlocks or very large poofy hairdos, they like to hold them up in the air sometimes. So it all can come out the top. So, you know, multi-purpose. Anyway, let's get started. I'm getting started, so I'm going to start ignoring you. I mean, I'm not going to be ignoring you. I'm going to be trying to, okay. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. See, with you guys, I'm fine. Over there, I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. Start the show. Oh, and I've got my tacky makeup on. So I'm the mob wife today. I would never is called, the name of the show is I Would Never, because I'm dressed in a way that I would never dress generally. But just because you wouldn't necessarily wear an outfit doesn't mean you wouldn't necessarily sell the same outfit, because it's a great outfit. It's just not my style, although others might disagree. It's a BCBG jogging suit. It's made of velour. It's very soft, very warm. It's kind of breezy. I'm in Florida, but even in Florida, it gets breezy. For us, breezy is kind of cold at 60. But even so, look it up what the cold is today down here. But for us, that's cold. It's perfect. But up there, it gets colder. So you guys here, let me fix this a little bit so you can see my messy room. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, so I'd like you all to do the same thing. What in your shop would you sell that you wouldn't necessarily use yourself, but that is something that you like, that you could use, that would fit you, you know, because like, sure, you could say, because you're going to cheat. I don't want you to cheat. It's got to be something that would fit you, that you could theoretically use. It can't be like your son's, you know, your 2-year-old's shorts. You know, it's got to be, you know, something that you wouldn't, maybe you bought it one time and you realized, oh, it's not really my style. Try it on again and do a Poshmark show wearing it. You might change your mind. So, you know, wear things that you would never wear or necessarily never wear, and then maybe try it. And then as it turns out, you might. Like, I never thought I would use slouch hats before until I figured out that I like this thing that I knit for myself. It's kind of a slouch hat, but it's a little bit less slouchy. And I liked it so much, I made another one. So very modest for women who like to cover their hair. So these are also for sale. I don't have any in stock, though. You'd have to back order. But it would only take about a week to get you one. You'd have to tell me the color. They're made of cotton. They're made of, this one actually has 15% polyester. It's not fully, the one I'm wearing is 100% cotton. These are the prototypes. They're not for sale. So this stitch is a nice stretchy stitch. So it's a little firmer than the one I'm wearing. Stretches to your, and it's snug to your head. Either way. Anyway, let me show you some things before you share your things with me. And feel free to share your things. Tell me your size, whoever's watching, and then I'll see what I have in your size. Otherwise, I'll just go through my rack and show you what I have. I can start with my holiday dresses, since we're so close to Christmas and New Year's. I've got a few things for the holidays. Oh, I forgot to add the items. They're all in my shop. But if you let me know what you'd like, I'll just go ahead and quick list. This is a cowl back. I'm wondering if I should even just try it on. It wouldn't really fit over this. You know, I should put on a bodysuit or something and try them on for you, because this actually fits me. It's just, I'm an old lady. I can't be showing my arms as much as I used to. But just gorgeous, just beautiful. You know, as far as modesty, because I like to always say I have modest things in my shop. This is obviously not something that's that modest. You're showing your back and your arms, but it's modest as far as backless dresses go. You know, it shows a bit of your back. It shows all of your arms. with a strapless bra, it's enough. You don't need a crazy bra or anything. It doesn't go so low that your strapless bra shows. And there is no leg slit, whereas, some other dresses like this would also have a leg slit. I think, don't overdo it. If you got a back thing, you don't need to also be showing your legs. Or if you're showing your legs, maybe go a little more conservative on the top. So that's what I say when you're being modest. You don't show everything. But yes, it is a backless, backless dress. So there's that. Here I have this. This is a blouse. This got sequins. It's a sequin blouse. Oh, that's a size small. I think a size 4. But yeah, if you're interested in something, let me know. If I forgot to tell you the size, let me know the size you like. So this one here, this is a sequin, also a size small. I have a larger size dress as well, but this is a size small. A sequin blouse, but it's actually underneath it. It's basically a modal. It's a kind of an elastic, stretchy, so it would cling to you. I don't know the prices on them either. If you're interested, I'll run them cheaper than what they are in my shop, but I have to see what they are. I don't remember. I could look them up there. Okay, my next party dress. I'm sticking I have a lot of other nice things, but I'll stick to the party stuff. Well, this is, this could it's duo. You could wear something like this to work. It's a black blouse, so you could use it for a lot of purposes. You could use it to the office. It has lace here on the, like, lace. Is that visible? I should turn that light on. Hang on, let me turn that light on. I have a ring light. I forgot. Let me just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, it's in color. Oh, it's so fancy. I don't know how to use it yet. 1 minute. White mode. There we go. And then, okay, well, as you can see, it has, what's that called? Lace on the sleeves. And this is for a BBW. It's a 5X. It's a super BBW. And I'm waiting for Miss Super BBW to find me, because I've been waiting for her. I've got several things for Super BBW. 5X. I have a 5X cardigan. Then anyway, my next party dress might be on the other side. Okay, here's another small. I like to get to the Super BBW dress, but here's another. It's a size 4 on focus, which is great for office wear, but they also have cute party dresses. So that's an on focus black with sequins, but the sequins are nicely, I don't know, they're not the kind of sequins that fall off or that jiggle around too much. They're firmly on there. On focus, for their price, usually gives pretty good quality. Ross sells on focus brand. This one, it's on here for $16.99, so I probably have it for that in my shop, maybe less. If you're interested, I'll look it up and offer you a discount. But this is, a very slender but pregnant woman, for example, could wear it. The under part is elastic, and this hits just above the knee, like a flapper. It's almost like a flapper girl dress. There. Let me see my other dresses. Where are they? It feels like someone came in and stole them. I sometimes wonder if, oh no, here they are. I found them. There are 2 of these. This is, I'll take the small one off just so you can see it. This one is this is for the Super BBW that I'm waiting to discover me. This one is she would be probably large busted. I don't even remember. Oh, it's a 30W, a 30W, a 30 wide. So big dress for a super BBW to try on. And if it, turns out it doesn't fit, I will accept in this case, I will accept a return if you try on the dress and realize it just didn't work for you. Because I know how hard it is to dress sometimes when you're bigger. I used to be a BBW, so I kind of know. But anyway, this is a small one, and that one has never been worn. It's a new with tags. This one I did wear it once to a party, so this one already is cheaper. But this is a size 4, and it's black on top with black lace, and then it carries on down to this gold, and see how it just like an ombre effect. And then the bottom is gold. So you don't need any fancy shoes with it. You could use kind of, neutral shoes or, sparkly gold shoes if you want to match a little bit. Not necessarily silver. I've got some silvery fancy shoes for sale, actually. They're before you come in here, when you see the party picture, it's those shoes that I have for sale. No one commenting yet over here? Let's check the chat. Nobody yet. Okay, let me see this chat. Hello there. Vinted. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Thank you. I'm talking to my YouTubers. No, I've never heard of Vinted. There's so many places to sell things. I've been doing okay with Poshmark as far as selling. I haven't been earning a lot. My profit margins are not good. I'll be honest. And then to boot, I made some money, and I had it on, save, ready to buy, to transfer to my bank account. And I accidentally pressed buy. I accidentally bid on this outfit that I'm now selling for $20. If anybody's interested. Nice lady who sold it to me. Let me get a sip of my coffee. 1 minute. So as far as party dresses, I think that's it. Have a look in my shop. I have these party shoes now. These party shoes, which could go with some of the party dresses. It could go nicely with the red dress if you're a size 7.5. I bought them for myself, but at the time I was dating a petite man. And he told me, he was a very secure man. He said, because I said, should I wear flats to the party? We went to a Christmas party together. And I said to him, how, because we were kind of new. We had only started dating. And I asked him, do you want me to wear flats so that we're the same height? Or, I usually wear heels when I dress, because I do. Usually when I dress up fancy, I wear heels. But, out of respect for him, I asked him. And he said, whatever you want to wear is fine with me. Very secure. I ended up wearing flats. That was but it was my choice. I didn't need his permission. It was, and yeah, so I never wore them after all. I had the 2 shoes to choose from, and I chose those. And now I had these left that I never wore, they're new. I mean, they might be a little beat up because I've ignored them and they haven't been in the box. But there's a little fuzz on them. But they're still cute. They're still very, very cute. But I got to be careful because the little things start falling off. I think a few of the things have fallen off. What do you call them? Crystals? Oh, no, they're all there. No, they're all there so far, but some are duller. They start to dull because they're not real diamonds, obviously. So they're starting to get a little bit dull, but they're still sparkly enough. Maybe you could shine them up. See, that's what happened with this thing maybe too. I bought this and I guess imagine it should be sparklier, I tried to do my makeup to match with the... Anyway. All right. Does anybody want to show something of yours in the tray before I continue with my stuff? Let's see. Who's got anything in the tray? 0. All right. I'll keep showing my stuff. And if anybody has something to show me from your shop, put it in the tray. Okay. Now I'll get to I can go to the cover-ups now. Oops. So that dress has been on the floor. So you can get a discount on the size 4 dress because it's now hit the floor. But anyway, no, it's in good condition. I've only worn it once. And it's something that's never going to go out of style. Black, and it's a A-line, you know, black and gold. It's hard to miss. Okay, so we'll start with the cover up. This is a French gray, long. I'll put this on. Look at that. It's kind of matching what I'm wearing, but just to show you how it looks. It's large. I mean, it could go for a larger. It's a size 14, which is, I guess I should measure and then add it. You say, so for on me it fits, you know, and it also stretches. It's very stretchy. So I say it's a size 14, but it could fit someone much larger, I believe. A 16 or maybe even an 18. Because look, it's like this. Granted, I'm small, but so, and cover-ups they're always matching. And then the front goes to where you want it to go to. See, here's the front. They cover, but you could wear blue jeans. I always like dress down Fridays. You know, they have dress down Fridays at work. I always think this with a white blouse and this. It's a dress, this with white blouse and blue jeans, you know, or a white t-shirt if you want. But with a t-shirt, it's a little bit more casual. But I think these vests look great on dress down Fridays or even just a regular office day. If you wear a little bit fancier outfit, but you want to cover up a little for whatever reason, it's nice to have this. So this is a vest in French gray, which is almost beige. Beige and French gray, as you can see, are very close in color. So where is the... All right, I'll put it. Okay. Then we have another cover up. This is a larger one. This is a very dark gray, almost black. I have a few of these. So I have 3 of these in different colors. I have a beige one, I think a brown one, and this gray one. And you see, this is very large. You know, this is, again, for, you know, a BB. It's a one size fits all if you want, but a BBW certainly would take advantage of it. It says XXL, so it's an extra large, or a 2X, which is like an XXL. And again, so it's, you know, I think it's very nice. I don't know what to say about it. It's stretchy. It's in my shop. It's got pockets here, which are useful. Throw in a little something in there. It's stretchy material, so you can't put something very heavy in the pocket, granted. But, you know, pockets are always useful to have. Or just put your hands in there for whatever reason, or, you know, very nice. So let me know if you're interested in that one. And there, I'll put them all away later. I may continue to add information as long as I'm bringing them out now. As I put them back, I might go and update the listings with better measurements, you know. But let me know if you want me to tell you, you know, the exact measurements, pit to pit, or etc. Oh, here are some things. Well, these are things I knit that I was thinking about putting on Etsy, actually. But I knit these years ago when I was first learning to knit. Yeah, I don't see that they would be very useful, except maybe as pet clothes. So we'll see. I might put them on Etsy as prototypes, but they really are not. They're too small to use for one person. Okay. Next, here we have the teenage tweenage. This is more for summertime, but here in Florida, you could wear it year-round in a warmer climate. It's cotton eyelets. It's cotton eyelet material. So as you see, it's got holes through it, but then it comes with a slip underneath. So I can imagine a young, you know, like a teenager could wear. An adult woman could wear this too. But I envision a little girl she's too young still, but she thinks that she's grown up. You know, you could get her to wear this because it's, you know, it's kind of a grown up dress, but it's still age appropriate. That's what I always thought. So some maybe like 11 or 12-year old that's a little rebellious, you know, this with a pair of, well, even what I'm wearing, which they're not really heels, but heels about this big, you know. So she feels like she's grown up, but these are like a half inch. They're not really heels. And this is below the knee. Or is it just hitting the knee? It's just hitting the knee, I believe. Or a slightly, you know. So I thought that was so adorable. So I bought it thinking of my own niece. She never wanted to wear it. So, but some of the girls are a little too rushed, you know. Then here we have something for, now a grown woman. It is a, oh, the inside came out. It's got a slip included. Oh, goodness. Wait a minute. First, I got to get it straight. Okay, there we go. It is a dress. It's a strapless dress. And it is, as you can see, it goes like this. So it's, no, actually, it's a skirt. It looks like a strapless dress, too. I think you could wear it either way. But now that I recall, it is a skirt. It was meant as a skirt. So, but it's a skirt with these ruffles. So again, I think it would look okay even on an older woman, because it's not, because of these ruffles, or what do you call them? The gathers, but there's a different name for them, but I don't recall right now. You know, it's snug, but at the same time, it's not showing every little dent and nook. And, you know, we have cottage cheese, let's admit, even though we're skinny, we have some cottage cheese. So, you know, this kind of skirt disguises the cottage cheese while still you look slender. So this is a really great buy. I think it's in there for $10, guys. This is, you know, and for, like I said, even an older woman, which, I mean, I myself would be willing to wear this. I'm hoping to sell it first because I kind of need the money, but anyone have a particular preference for sizes? Otherwise, I'll just show you as I come along them. We've got some, you know, some political t-shirts if you want to be bold and wear them out. You know, this is InfoWars. Remember then the whole mess. Now InfoWars was sued, and now the victims of Sandy Hook are going to be benefiting from the sales that they get from InfoWars. Is now going to be a satirical venue, if you will, and the money derived from it, and that actually could work as a satirical venue. That could work. Then we've got some Blondie, and we have two of these. We have different sizes. I have small in this one. This is also a small, but we also have them in large, extra large, and a medium. So we have a Blondie, or we have a Blondie, and this is Aretha Franklin t-shirts in extra large and in medium. And in two, these are both small, men's small. So on a woman, it would be like a woman's medium or a woman's large even. And, you know, women can wear men's, men can wear women's sometimes. T-shirts are kind of unisex. I get several inquiries about this skirt. I have a skirt here, wonderful skirt from Zara. The only thing wrong with it is the belt is missing. Apparently there was a belt at one time. I imagine the belt matched the fabric, and it was probably a fabric belt. But you could put your own belt in there. That's all that's wrong with it. It's a beautiful houndstooth plaid, very classic, always in style. Mid calf. It hits mid calf. Size for one of my big girls. Size extra large. You Yankees, come on. It's cold up there now. It's been snowing and everything. You need something like this. This is made of, I don't know if it's 100% wool, but there's some wool in there. It's really nice. Well, it says if you're interested, uh, I always put the information on the, if you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be taking too long. Okay, still only one, still only one viewer on here. Okay, let me know your size, mystery viewer. Oh, okay, just checking the chat on YouTube. Over here. Uh, this I thought was such a cute little dress. It's sort of casual because it's made of cotton. But I just thought for, again, a young girl, like a young, it could be a teenager or someone into her early 20s. After that, it might start looking silly. But it's got this runaway seam down the middle, just on purpose. You could tell they did it. Then they put a cute pocket over the top of it. But it's a basic dress, a shift dress. Casual, but you could wear it to a barbecue with the right accessories. And it's just kind of, cutesy, unassuming. It's kind of unassuming. Oops, I have a runaway seam. Oh, let's put a pocket. You know what I mean? That's what I saw this. When I saw this, that's what I saw. I said this will look adorable on someone, on a younger me, but again, oh, who knows? Maybe when I'm 90, I'm just gonna wear all these clothes because at that point, who the heck cares? Nobody's gonna notice. Here I've got these cardigans again for the work office. This one is a size 1X. It comes with a free extra large sleeveless blouse in a sort of a psychedelic. It's a psychedelic blouse that's included for free. Large also, extra large or large, but it'll fit because it'll match the sweater. So the cardigan is 1X, a cardigan that goes with absolutely everything. Anything you wear to the office with your cardigan, this is the kind of thing you have in the office every day because it's cold sometimes because the heat is on not enough, or in the summertime they've got the air conditioning too much. This is something you could just leave at the office and you just know that no matter what you're wearing, it'll match. So you'll always look your best. I got a lot of scarves and stuff. This is a Paloma Picasso scarf, which is, you could wear it again. White blouse, anything with white blouse, kind of wear it to the office. It's one of her father's paintings. It's been, of course, she has license. She had license to make these scarves. So there was a whole line of Paloma Picasso scarves where she used her father's paintings. So this is just one of them. Here, this is it, Picasso right there. That's in my shop. I thought this was cute. I thought of this as actually, you could actually wear it, but I thought of it more for a Halloween costume. If somebody wanted to go, Halloween's past now, but if you go to a costume party at some point, you could go as a go-go girl. Like wear this with a pair of knee-high white boots that you can also find, and go as a go-go girl from the 60s and 70s. They would wear those things. Or Mary Quant, they would wear little flats, actually. Like Mary Tyler Moore would wear this with flats. Mary Quant times. Mary Quant was the designer of the miniskirt. Okay, well, nobody seems interested. Nobody's saying any sizes, so I'm going to end this. It's a little early, I understand, but, I'm going to go ahead and try to enter some of the new listings, including this one that it's a steal, you guys, $20. Get this. You'll look really cool. BCBG. Look at the hood. Here, let me take this hat off now. The hood has a zipper as well. It's very heavy. Here, anyone over here interested? The hood itself has a zipper. Look at that. You can open the hood. And I guess if you open it all the way, it flaps back there all the way somehow. Maybe it looks cool in the back. The only thing, it's not comfortable for me because it's low low riding. You know, I have to wear it down here. And I like to wear my things up like to the waist, especially sweatpants. I like to wear them to the waist. So, but if you're someone who wears low pants, you like to wear them at the hip, this is perfect for you. And the zipper have two B's on them for BCBG. BCBG. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks. Hope you follow me and share my stuff. See you soon. Bye. Nobody shared anything even. Oh well. Yeah, I don't do very well, but of course I've gotta you gotta be in there for hours. You gotta be entertaining, maybe. There are some people they're in there playing music, you know, while they talk and they get some viewers. And you know, I could see doing like a show and getting viewers that aren't there necessarily for the clothes. But then the only way you make money is and you could ask them, hey, if you like my show, buy something from my shop. And just have like, I could have something in the shop that's like really easy to buy. So they would really be buying because they like me, not because they really need anything. You know, I could see doing something like that. Because then I would have my, you know, my show. I could even invite other poshers, you know. I mean, there's always something you can do, but you got to do it, you know. So there I did my little show. You know, I didn't sell anything today. Once I list this, and that's the thing, those shows don't get. Now, if I make the next level, because I'm a Posh ambassador now, if I make the next level of ambassadorship, I have to share a few more things. I'm almost there, actually. I think then I can start recording the Posh shows, and they actually, you'll be seeing it not from backstage. You'll actually be seeing it from, you know, up front. I got to be careful what I say. I got to be careful what I say. Sometimes I share too much information. With you guys, that's fine. But with them, I got to be careful. Anyway, all right. Thanks for watching or following. Or if you followed me over there on Poshmark, do that if you haven't already. Because it's cool over there. You might get some ASMR over there by accident. Because people are on there showing their jewelry. If you see the jewelry shows, it's usually someone's hands showing the jewelry, which I should try to do one of those maybe. Maybe I could do a gum snap. Oh, I can't believe I'm thinking that. Do a gum snapping Poshmark show, and maybe then I'll get all these people to sign up because they'll watch me over there. You know, I might just try that. I might try that. I don't know. I just had an idea. And then like have something for sale in there that's like really dumb, but you know, they buy it because they like me. And then I mail it to them. So I'm actually working. So it's not, you know. All right. We'll see. We'll see. I think I have an idea. All right. Of course, it's an idea that I may never do. So if you like the idea, always remember, if I have an idea that I've talked about that I may or may not do, if you like the idea, you have my permission to do it, because chances are I won't do it. So, all right. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.